Hello everyone, it's Destroyer here with my Stronghold level 6, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock Erasmus, which is part of the Tricksters Wake campaign down the bottom of the map, and this will be unlocked once you have completed the Tracking 4 Veil mission in the north. So let's go and have a look at this. I have skipped most of the storyline. You can read through this at your own pace. Jal will be helping us out later on, so that will be handy. Now there are 6 missions to complete. The difficulty ratings do vary depending on your stronghold level, but this first one, called Fire Beer Gulch, is worth 35,000 gold. If you are a raider, you can also get the extra gold from here as well. So this first base is a stronghold level 6, so it's not too difficult for myself to complete. I'm going ahead and using Nyrax, which is a common ancient, so I'm trying to stick to the ancients that you're more than likely to have at this level. So I have the 1 Mauler for a distraction and the 3 Wardens, as well as 4 Veil on the Dragon's Roost. And you'll notice that there are a few upgrading spell towers. These are Confusion, which is new. So most of this base is not well protected by the Sky Watcher, so you can go ahead and drop your Dragon Roost and clear most of these outside distractions. So all we really need to worry about is that catapult. However, there is an arrow launcher at the back, but I have plenty of troops to deal with this. So I'm going to drop some Wardens in here to speed it up. Don't really need to worry too much about the defences. So once I get the 15 mana, I'll drop the death spell on the arrow launcher. This will just protect my Wardens a bit better. I could have used all squads of Wardens here, it didn't really matter that much. It's a very easy mission. I already have the stronghold down and all the gold, so you can just go ahead and abort. It is fairly easy to finish off. So all you need to do is finish the stronghold, but you will need to get the gold because you cannot do these missions a second time. So the next mission is Suntrap Valley, worth 37,500. The difficulty is still normal. Now this is actually a lot easier than the last one. However, the spell towers are active here and they have Confusion spell. So I am going to show you what this spell looks like. I will attack from the northeast and I will switch to all Wardens here, since I don't want to distract Confusion towers because they make your troops attack each other. And I'm not going to use these Mana Hunters either because there's many Sky Watchers here. So coming in from the northeast, I'll drop 1 squad of Warden here to clear the way. Then once it gets within range of this spell tower, you'll see what the effect is. So the effect is hard to see, however there is a lot of question marks over their head, and you'll notice that the Wardens are attacking each other. So this gives the spell tower enough time to recharge and attack you again. So it is quite a nasty spell tower. But I'll use a couple of Wardens on the outside to clear these Sky Watchers out, then I can drop my Dragon. But the Wardens are going to take down this stronghold anyway. So all the loot was just in that stronghold and the outside storage. And that's 37,500, so that's mission 2 completed. Third mission is difficulty hard, and it's now worth 40,000 gold, Parched Peak. And we have Jal helping us out on this one. So if you don't already have him, you can check him out for the first time here. The beauty of Jal is his first spell, and you'll see here it's called Scorching Heat, and it shuts down a spell tower for 13 seconds and does a little bit of damage. We have Oasis, which protects and heals, and the third one is Darkened Skies, which summons a whirling damage effect. So we're mostly going to be using the Scorching Heat here because we want to confuse this spell tower. There's many other nasties here. The catapults are protecting quite a lot of the area here, and there's Sky Watchers as well, so it's hard to peg these buildings off with a dragon. So we have 30 mana to start with, so I'm going to go ahead and disable this first spell tower. Then drop a lot of Wardens here and there. not too close to each other. You don't want to get splash damage from the catapult. So I'm going to disable the other ones now. We have plenty of mana. So whenever troops are getting within range, you need to use that spell early and sort of roughly gauge how long it's going to last, so you might have to use it a second time. So the catapult's coming in strong here, but I've dropped another squad of wardens to take that down. Now the next worry is that spell tower at the back, but I will disable that as well because I want to get that gold at the back. So another 30,000 remaining there. So I'll just keep disabling that just so it doesn't trigger off, and the rest is quite simple. So we have the heal spell we can use as well, which is quite effective. Works quite well against catapults since they do splash damage. And that's all the gold, so we've finished. 40,000 gold. At this level you need to keep an eye on your storage because there is a lot of gold in these missions. At my level I only have 210,000 storage. So now we're up against the Red Barons, which is 45,000 gold, and the difficulty is impossible. So it's the third last mission. Not that impossible for me though, however I did trip up on this one. I thought it was going to be easiest to attack from the east. Don't forget that after we used Jowl, I didn't have Jowl, so it switched back to Solric, so we need to switch back to something else we prefer. Kestra does have a Confuse spell which could be handy. However, I don't think that's going to be too handy in this particular mission. So I want to stick to something I'm more familiar with, which is Nyrax. Level 17 is not too bad. So I did initially attack from the east side where the catapults were. I took down the Skywatcher, then used the dragon. However, my dragon ended up getting attacked by the watchtowers on the other side, and I didn't manage to pull it away in time. And because of my wardens getting attacked by the spell towers, they ended up attacking my dragon and killing it. So here we have the attack again. I'll use something similar by taking down this Skywatcher with a warden, and that will free up my dragon to start moving in. I'll drop a lot more troops in as well to help out here as soon as I can clear some space on the inside. So I'm using the wardens for distraction, and I'm dropping in the dragon to help them out. So I want to take down these two watchtowers. And I don't really need to worry too much about the catapults. However, these spell towers are confusing my wardens, and which are making them attack the dragon. So try not to send in too many wardens, because if they get hit by that spell tower, your dragon's gone. Then it'll be very difficult to take down the stronghold with catapults. I did drop my last squad of wardens on the storage because I wanted to clean that up. It also helps distract the catapults from your other troops. And do note that the confusing spell towers do not attack summons, so you can drop your undead. So the next mission is getting harder. As you'll see here, it is called Flames Rest, and it is worth 50,000. Difficulty is impossible again. Gone ahead and bought some battle stones. And I will be exceeding my storage here by 6,000, but not to worry. So this mission isn't too bad. I do have the 4 squads of wardens, which I will stick to. There's a couple of confusion towers around the middle, but I will be using my dragon. The confusion towers do not attack the dragon either, so my main objective here is to clear out the Skywatchers. But first I'll need to gain enough mana, and I'll do that by spreading out some wardens and making my way in. Make sure you spread them out enough so they don't take the splash damage from the catapult. Find this to be the best angle since there are bunkers and the similar defences all the way around. So I did save one squad there. I've dropped it in the middle now to help take down that Skywatcher. So as soon as that's taken down, I can drop the dragon to help take down the catapult. And then my only other worry is the other Skywatcher at the back. I could have changed angles, but it might have moved the dragon in within range of the other Skywatcher, within range of the other watchtower. So I went ahead and used the death spell on that Skywatcher. The Wardens are getting attacked by the confusing spell tower there, which are making them attack the dragon. But they managed to die off, giving my dragon plenty of time to take this stronghold down. So the only thing to worry about now is getting the gold. But once I take the stronghold down, I'll have enough mana to use the death spell right on the storage. I did whip the dragon over the top of that just to help do a little bit more damage to it and freeze the defences, just in case the death spell didn't take it down. But I got all the loot there, so that wasn't too difficult. Now I did max my storage out here, so I did return back to my base to spend some of the gold. So we're back now looking at the last mission called Erasmus's Stronghold, and it is difficulty impossible and worth 75,000 gold. I did fail this once, so we're going to skip forward to my last attempt here. It is quite difficult, but it is worth it since you do get Erasmus unlocked at the end. So there's a lot of defences around here. It's a Stronghold 8. I'm going to stick to 4 wardens since I don't want any troops to get within range of the confusion towers. There's one right in the middle there, so I'm not going to come from that side. It's heavily surrounded by other defences. I found that the northwest corner was the easiest place to attack from. You can use the dragon to attack the confusion tower since they don't attack the dragon. So that is very easy to take down. You've got to watch out for that watchtower behind it. It seems that some of the spell towers have some sort of effect even when you're not near it, some sort of whirlwind. So I'm using the dragon as best as I can to take down as many towers around the outside, because I don't want my wardens to take damage from the catapults or the arrow launcher. The dragon took a lot of damage there, but luckily I moved it into a safe position. I dropped my wardens to start taking down the watchtower, but I really wanted to get that last spell tower down. It did happen to, well, should I say the watchtower killed my dragon there. I didn't really want to use Solric on this second attempt either. However, I did try and use the third spell as a distraction because my wardens are taking a lot of damage there. So I do have one more squad of wardens there I've dropped. So that was just lucky enough to take down this stronghold in time. But it is quite difficult to take it down with that catapult there. So if I did have Nyrax, I could have used the death spell instead. And it would have also been helpful to take down that last storage too. So I did miss a bit of the storage. I probably would recommend using Nyrax or even Forveil, which could have frozen most of that defences in one go. So that is the mission completed, which does unlock Erasmus. So here he is. You can view him in your ancient collection. He is nature like the Kestra and Viscaria. And if you go in and check, you'll see that he does have the same spell tower spell as the other two. He does not do the confusion spell that was seen in the missions. So the first spell is Hallucinate, which is very good. It summons 4 illusion, which are very low health, very low damage. So they're mostly just a distraction troop. So they don't last forever. They only last for 6.5 seconds here. The second spell is the same as Kestra, which is Confuse. So you can manipulate a defense, causing it to attack other enemy buildings. And the third spell is a really big one, my favorite, Refraction. Affected units reflect 75% back to the attacker for 12 seconds. So as you enhance the ancient, this will increase in time. So that is very good on a bulk number of troops. I have used it on my Stronghold level 14. It's very effective. I hope this video helps you unlock Erasmus. I'm using him quite heavily on my Stronghold level 14 village, and he is very powerful, so I may upload some of those replays shortly. Stay tuned for that, guys. See ya.